Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with not another episode of the No Money Spent RTG Crossover. I was just about to say that because that has been the only videos I've posted on my channel for so long, but today that is changing. So this is the start of a new series. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, this is going to be a You Pick, I Play series. So we're going to go into the rules in a little bit. But just start off and just say that we're not going to be doing any of the normal Road to Glory stuff on this account. Obviously, this is the same account, but we won't be going over investments or any selling or anything. That will stay in the Road to Glory squad, in the Road to Glory episodes. This series is just going to be about building a squad, you guys building a squad, and then me jumping into Myteam Unlimited and seeing how it plays. Now, one of the motivating factors for this was for down here. I do need to get some more wins in Unlimited, so hopefully this is going to get me a little bit more motivated to do so. So if we come over here, I've made a YPIP, which is of course You Pick, I Play squad, and at the moment it is just stacked full of bronze cards. Probably the best bronze cards out there, but I mean the best bronze card still isn't saying too much. So the idea of the series is going to be every episode you guys are going to leave down below who you think I should add into the squad, and the most thumbs up comment, wow, that was tough to say, is going to be the player that I bring in. Now, I'm going to be adding in one player per episode, and obviously it'd be good if we can do one position per episode rather than getting like two centers in to begin with. So that is going to be the gist of the episode now, of the series. Now, obviously you can go for serious players. You can say get in someone like the Pink Diamond Westbrook, someone like the Galaxy Opals, Vince Carter or Brandon Roy, stuff like that. And I will be able to buy other cards throughout as well. So if you want me to pick up, I don't know, someone random, if you want me to pick up a Manute Bowl, for example, he's very expensive, but I would be able to afford him and add him into the club for this series. So that is generally going to be the gist of it. So I am going to start off by just going through out of each position who I would like to have at each position, and then I'm going to add in one position to get this series started. So at the point guard position, I would definitely like the Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook. This card has been fantastic in the last couple of games I've played with him. And then Jeremy Lin Pink Diamond's also a fantastic outfit to come in there. At the shooting guard position, either of these guys would be awesome. Even people like Donovan Mitchell is a really good card as well. You've got people like Eddie Jones and Isaiah Ryder, both very nice cards. At the small forward position, you're looking at people like Lamar Odom, Hedo Turkoglu, Jimmy Butler, Buddy Hield, all fantastic options. At the power forward position, Paul Millsap is awesome. Aaron Gordon, Giannis, of course, an absolute god. Miles Bridges, Derek Jones Jr., Zion Williamson, Ben Simmons. There are some fantastic cards in my club. And of course, there's loads more cards in the game as well. At the center position, Moses Malone, Bam Adebayo, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, etc. So there are plenty of cards that we can add into the squad. But for the first one, the one player that I'm going to add in today is going to be, I'm torn between Russell Westbrook or one of my Galaxy Opals right here, because I just want someone that's going to be able to do everything on the offensive end. I think defensively, if I get killed, it's whatever, but as long as I can score with one player at least, then we should be okay. So I am probably going to take Vince Carter as the first player to join this squad. Now, of course, you guys can vote him out. If the top comment is saying to replace Vince Carter with someone else, then go for it. But for the first sort of like, well, we need the first 12 or 13 episodes, it can just be one player that's going to add into the squad until we fill up the entirety of the starting 13, the starting 13. And then we are going to go about switching out some players as well and getting in as many good players as is possible. So we will just be playing in Unlimited for every gameplay after this episode. So obviously for the next episode, we're going to have two players because you guys are going to leave one in the comments of this video. But for today, we are just going to jump into a multiplayer challenge because if we go into Unlimited, I'm fairly confident we'll be matched up against an overall cheeser, which will not be fun in the slightest. So if we go into a weekly challenge, hopefully we come up against someone who's got a reasonably low rated squad, and then we can actually see if we can get a dub with this squad right here. Literally Vince Carter carrying us. But yeah, after today we will be going into Unlimited, so it's not going to be easy. So I'd like you guys to be kind for the first player to add in here. Like I said, it can be someone that I don't have in the squad. If it's not a token reward, I could be happy with that. If it's not a Galaxy Opal from a token reward, I can't get that just yet because I am waiting on that one at the moment. But if it's someone who costs a little bit of MT, then go for it. If it's someone I've got in the squad, then go for it. But yeah, just let me know your favourite players to add into this squad. So let's see who we're going to get matched up against today, and let's see if a Galaxy Opal Vince Carter on his own can get a W. Alright, so we couldn't find a multiplayer challenge game, so I've jumped into Unlimited. Let's see what sort of team we're going to get matched up against. And okay, that is good to see. So it is someone with a starter squad. golds. He actually has Vince Carter as well, so he does out-team us, obviously, at every position other than Vince Carter. So hopefully one man can carry us to a W. So yeah, this is in unlimited, but we've already gone 12-0 this month, so it's not imperative that we get the dubs. But I haven't actually done a one-man challenge this year, so it'll be very interesting to see how many points we can actually drop with this Vince Carter. Be interesting to see if this guy is actually good or not, because he could have come from 2K19 and just picked up the game today, so he's actually decent at 2K, but this is his first game. Or he could literally be picking up 2K for the first time and jumping in. But the majority of people wouldn't jump into my team for their first game. They'd definitely go on to other game modes first. So let's see what we can do with 99 Galaxy Opal Vince Carter in the first series of You Pick I Play. Okay, so even if we go ahead and score on every possession, we might still get outdone, because defensively it is going to be a struggle. I think my centre is 6 foot or 7 foot. And my power forward is 6'10", so I've tried to get a bit of height in there. I've tried to get a little bit of speed and a little bit of shooting out of everyone else, but whether or not they actually have that remains to be seen. Not entirely sure what this guy's doing here. Pause it twice already. Maybe he's doing defensive settings. Maybe he knows what defensive settings are best in the game this year. Hopefully not. Okay, wow, everyone feels so. Vince Carter is a matchup I'm happy with. There we go. He takes the first shot of the game. It's going to be contested, and look at the rebounding, or should I say, the lack of rebounding in this squad. This is going to be absolutely brutal. And this guy chucks it out of bounds. Okay, cool. So we're going to get our first offensive possession with Vince Carter right here. We'll make sure we get all of our settings in, because we are probably going to need them. And let's go to work with Vince Carter. Hopefully this guy is going to on-ball, which he is going to, which is great. So we're going to go crossover, and we are going to go straight to the rim with a 360 for the first bucket of the game. You absolutely love to see that. So he does have this Emerald Vince, which says to me that he literally hasn't even played one game, because I think that Vince only takes like 10 points to actually evo up. So this guy's going to take another 3. So I think we are going to be able to get the dub pretty easily in this one, and get quite a few nice dunks with our Vince Carter. He gets the second one to go right there. But it is the first game of the series. We've got 12 bronze players. We literally have one good player. So even if we came up against someone who was relatively good, they'd probably still win against me, because, yeah, defensively, we can't really do anything. All right, I'm going to try and get an alley-oop going here. We're going to throw this one up to Vince, and he actually gets it. I think that's Thanasis Antetokounmpo, obviously Giannis's younger brother, throwing that one up, and Vince Carter throwing it down. Who'd have known? Who'd have thought that bronze cards could throw alley-oops? But we've got Vince Carter again, 4 possessions, 4 dunks. I have a feeling this guy is probably going to quit relatively soon, and that's probably going to speed up the process as well, as he throws it straight out of bounds. Maybe he's just going to want to see how many points Vince can drop as well. Who knows? But 4 possessions, 4 dunks. Can we get another alley-oop, this time from Thanasis again, off of the inbounds? No, we can't, because Vince Carter has just jumped with his back, but he gets the steal. Is going to leave us open? He's actually not. I thought we could have pulled that one, but we are going to pull that one, and that is a green light with the first 3-pointer for Vince, and he gets his takeover already. And I can imagine an 11-0 run is enough for this guy to say goodbye, and it is. Okay, so we're going to jump into another game. So now I've got that easy W out of the way. I don't mind if we come up against someone who is properly cheesing it. But let's see who we face up against. All right, second opponent of the video, again back in Unlimited. Who are we going to be facing? I'm very much expecting like 5 Galaxy Opals and an overall cheeser. So, okay, that's very interesting. Very similar to what we are doing. We've got Diamond Derek Jones Jr. and Emerald Boban, which is, of course, a absolute giant down in the paint. And other than that, he doesn't have anything, so I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Maybe he's doing something similar, who knows? But yeah, it's literally going to be Vince Carter against Derek Jones Jr. as to who can score the most points in this game. So this is pretty cool. This is a pretty even matchup, to be fair. He obviously has the advantage with having 2 cards that aren't bronzes, but we do have the Galaxy Opal out of the 2 top tier cards. So this is going to be exciting. All right, we win the tip, and of course we're just going to go straight to Vince, and we're just going to burn straight to the rim, throw it down again with a 360. He is so athletic, it is ridiculous. Obviously, if he's got Boban down there for the defensive capabilities, it's not going to be the easiest thing to stop, and this Derek Jones Jr. on the offensive end is going to be a pain, because he is quick. He is a very good card indeed. I have him on my squad, 6'9", really good dunking, really good driving, really nice shooting as well, and like 90 odd speed, and he's really solid defensively as well. So Yeah, not going to be easy. He probably is going to match up Vince Carter against Derek Jones Jr. And I'm actually going to do the same because they are the only players on the court that can actually score. So we'll make sure they do that. But against everyone else, we should be getting blow-bys and Vince Carter straight to the rim. Hopefully during this game, we can actually catch a big body against Boban. That would be ridiculous. We can posterize someone who is 7'4", I believe. That would be awesome. So now we've got Vince Carter on Derek Jones Jr. That is much nicer. We actually give up an open three there. Thankfully, he bricks it. Isaiah Hartenstein is in the back for us, and I'm not sure what he's just done there, but that was a good contest, and Tyler Lydon brings that one down, and Vince Carter is going to come down the other way, and he's not going to jam that down over Jalen LeCue, or however you say his name. He's not going to throw that one down. That is very surprising right there. And this guy has got the switch. So he probably wants Isaac Bonga is guarding Derek Jones. That's actually really good defense, to be fair. 38% contested. We'll take that every day. And Vince Carter's going to come down here. Surely he's got to throw it down. He hasn't. But we still managed to get that one to go. Hall of Fame, relentless finisher, and downhill. Flashing up right there. And we were so close to getting the steal. That was very close. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy that we've come up against someone who is doing kind of a one-man challenge as well, I assume. Or maybe he is just trying to get the easiest matchups possible. Of course, that's not what we are doing. We are just doing this as the first episode of this series. Vince Carter for 3. It is a limitless snatchback green light. Awesome work from Vince Carter. That is fantastic. Like to see you do that with your Derek Jones Jr. He's taken the quick little shot there. Boban with the rebound. Vince Carter with the such near steal. Isaiah Hartenstein comes down with a board, and Vince Carter is off again to the races, all the way to the rim with the layup. He's bricked it again. I can't believe this. What am I seeing? What am I witnessing? And we have got 3 hands that are so close. We get the block, which is great, and we've got a really, really bad mismatch, but he throws it straight out of bounds. Vince Carter for 3. He's going to brick that. Another 3 bricked for Vince. He's jumped. We've got him in the air, but big Boban comes to close us out right there. I really don't want to shoot with anyone else. We're going to try and go all the way to the rim. We've been blocked again by another bronze card, but Vince Carter with the steal. Quickly give it back to Vince. Quickly get it up and get it down. There we go. 11 points in the game for Vince, but let me tell you, he has bricked quite a few shots. For some reason, these bronze cards are really damn good on the defensive end, and I'm not entirely sure how. Alright, so he's actually going to use Boban right there instead of his Derek Jones Jr. We get the really nice stop there, and we are just going to pull this one for 3. It's not green, but Vince Carter is still going to knock it down. 14 points now in the game for Vince. As you can see, there's only shooting 50%, which is pretty damn awful. This guy does have Boban down in the paint, which is, of course, a very big presence on the defensive end, and actually does have some nice block ratings. He's going to go inside to him again, and yeah, he is too big to stop, but as long as we're scoring at a very high rate, that's all we need. So we're going to call this quick thread TS play, and I'll show you guys what I mean. We can then just breeze right around, and we have got a wide open run to the rim, and we get that one to go. So that play is so good offline. You guys know how good that play is offline, but online as well, you can use it before it sets up as just a quick little ISO, and it works absolutely brilliantly. What are you doing? It's a limitless 3 with a bronze card. Get out of here. Right, Vince Carter is over on the wing. He's cutting inside. He should be slamming that one down. He hasn't, but he gets the acrobatic layup to go. 18 points, and yeah, I think we've got this one in the bag, and Vince Carter has the match of Derek Jones Jr. and Isaac Bonga. Look at him go. We're going to go up to Thanasis. I think that's his name anyway. We're going to go over to Vince Carter. This guy should jump. He actually hasn't. But we should be able to cook him pretty easily. Oh, we had him stumbling there. We're going to go all the way to the rim, and we are going to go and lay that one in. 20 points in the first quarter for Vince Carter. Wow, for Vince Carter. Got my words mixed up there, as I usually do. And he's going to jack up a contested 3. That's not going to go. Vince actually grabs the board and is going to run down here, snatch this one back for 3. It's not green, and it is bricked. And he is going to get the last shot of the quarter. But we've got Vince Carter defending it absolutely perfectly. 100% smothered. Sucks to suck my guy. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. If this guy wants to come at me with a bronze card, I am more than happy with that. He's got Boban on the floor and Vince. We've baited him into that one. Boban is just so big. Isaiah Hartenstein is nowhere. We've baited him into another 3, and again Boban on the boards. So I would say, guys, please give me a center for next video. I need someone who can actually rebound the ball. We're going to snatch that one back for 3. It's another green light, limitless 3 from Vince Carter. Absolutely killing it. But yeah, a centre is definitely the most necessary position, that is for sure. The rest of them are obviously pretty important. He's bricked another shot there, and we get the board just about. The other positions are obviously very important, but your centre and your point guard are the two main positions that you need to have. So he's switched Derrick Jones onto me now. We'll get him lost in that screen, which we have done. Vince Carter for 3, not green, and it is going to be a brick. If it's not green, it just doesn't seem to go in today. So definitely need to work on that. He's got Derrick Jones Jr. with a fading 3. That's ambitious. Again, Boban with the rebound. We close out perfectly on that one, and that was only 3% contested. That is the problem with running with bronze cards. They are so bad. Right, Derrick Jones Jr. is now matched up on us, like I said, but we're going to use that play and run straight to the rim. 25 points already. Vince Carter with another rebound. 3 boards in the game for Vince, and he's tracking back with Derrick Jones Jr. We've lost him, and it's not a green, and it is not going to go again. Vince Carter is selling on these 3-pointers, or maybe I'm selling with the releases. Most likely the latter. And Derrick Jones Jr., look at the speed on him. That is, yeah, that shows. If we come up against someone with even 2 half-decent players, we are going to struggle big time. He's trying to get some steals and whatnot, but we're not going to let that happen. Again, we're going to snatch that one back. We definitely could have taken that, but we run straight round him to the rim, and Boban is going to force us to miss and get his takeover as well. Let's try and stop the ball. We cannot do it, and this guy's making a little bit of a run of it, not going to lie. I think Vince might be getting a little bit tired. We should get a blow by there. We do, and straight to the rim, and 1. There we go. Let's get Boban in some foul trouble. Let's get him out of the game. That'd be great. But I definitely think I made the right decision picking this Vince Carter card. Now I've got his takeover. I think Westbrook would have been nice, but we've got Vince here who can guard a couple of positions, whereas Russ can basically just guard the point guard position. We fouled there. It's not an and 1. Good. If we'd have taken Brandon Roy, it would have been obviously a very good move, but I do think I prefer Vince Carter's release over Brandon Roy. We could have taken the Giannis, Pink Diamond Giannis. That might have been actually a really smart move, come to think of it, because he could have done quite a lot on the offensive end. Oh, excuse me. And of course, on the defensive end, he would have been fantastic and could have guarded positions 1 through 5. So probably made a bit of an L not taking Giannis. But I just wanted someone who I could just absolutely go out and score and shoot from anywhere. And that is, of course, Vince Carter. And we do have the Hall of Fame clamp, so that is obviously a nice bonus. I think this guy wants a 3, so let's try and not give it to him. Vince Carter, fantastic work. And we've got the glass clean take over there. And Vince Carter is wide open to the rim. Don't you dare get stopped by Jalen Lecque again, I think. We block him though. Thanasis Antetokounmpo. At least we've got one Antetokounmpo guy out there. But wow, okay. I don't know how Vince Carter missed that one. I am very, very disappointed in you. He's going to pass this one back, of course. We've spun around, not got the ball, and he flies in with the dunk. All right, this is a dunk off between Derrick Jones Jr. and Vince Carter. Who'd have thought? We're going to go all the way to the rim. And again, we don't get the dunk animation, but we do go to the line. Gets the open 3 with Derrick Jones, and he finally knocks down a 3-pointer. Fair enough. All right, so we do have our takeover, so we should be able to come down here and rain down a green light 3. There we go. All right, we're catching quite a few greens with Vince. He has missed a couple, but there's that celebration. You love to see it. Galaxy Opal Vince is carrying. Oh, Vince is out on the run against Derrick Jones Jr. He's going to expect us to go in. We're just going to take the mid-range. 35% contested, but we still managed to get the green light. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely wouldn't be able to do this with Brandon Roy. Definitely happy that I took Vince because of his release. I think it's far easier to run with. This guy is trying to pull all sorts of dribble moves, and that is not going to work against me, my friend. And he fouls us and puts us in the bonus, so we're actually going to get some points with someone who isn't Vince in this game, as Hartenstein gets his first point of the game. Oh, Vince Carter with the steal out of absolutely nowhere, and another green light from 3. 40 points now for Vince Carter. That still came out of absolutely nowhere. It was just completely me controlling it. It wasn't the AI or anything. This guy's been baited into another 3. Does he not realise I'm doing that every time? 4 rebounds now for Vince. We're going to come down on the other end. We're going to cross over there. We're going to try and posterise Boban, and it still hasn't happened. And Vince has missed a 3% contested layup. But it doesn't matter because he knew he was going to get a wide open 3. He was going to celebrate it, and we were going to get another green light. Again, I hope you guys are proud of my 3-point shooting in this game. And over the last couple of videos, it's definitely improved. And Vince Carter with 43 points now, and he is killing it from deep. All right, last shot of the half, and we're just going to run this little play. We're going to go right round, and we're going to try and posterize Boban, but no, we instead get Derek Jones Jr. We go with the reverse windmill, and we were so close to getting that steal right there. He's going to get the last shot again. I assume that he's actually going to pass it out. He hasn't. Isaac Bonga with a block and the stop on the defensive end. You'd love to see it, but Vince Carter, 45 points in the first half. Boban with another offensive rebound. It's absolutely killing me on the boards. We need to get a centre or just a defensive presence out here on the floor. So yeah, if you guys want to bring in that Giannis, I would be very happy with that. Vince Carter with a block and the rebound. Okay, Vince, I see you. And we're just going to zigzag here a little bit. We're going to go all the way to the rim. And one. Vince Carter. What an absolute animal. 47 points in the game. Soon to be 48. That is incredible. That's a good couple of and ones now. Some incredible dunks he's got and a lot of green light threes. So 48 so far for Vince. Vince misses his second free throw right there. First one of the game he missed, but he does now have his takeover. If you want to take a three with a bronze card, be my guest, my friend. Be my guest, because we got this man running at you, stopping it for three. It's a green light. Ooh, we are absolutely killing it. This is good. I mean, it's an easy dub, but we're just going to see how many points we can rack up with this Vince, because every time he gets open, I feel like I'm going to green it. And he looks like he's going to keep on greening it. He's obviously got a little bit of lacking of stamina, 64 at the moment, but he's still playing like he's an absolute god. Vince Carter with another rebound and the stop as well. He doesn't have Hall of Fame Intimidator. Gold Intimidator, though, on a shooting guard. You really cannot complain about that. So that was really nice popping up right there. And we're just going to go to work right here. We're going to pull this one back. And we had Isaac Bonga standing right in our way. We had him lost. We had Derek Jones Jr. lost in the snatch back right there, but sadly we did not get the three. So again, let's go for it here. We do have the takeover, so he's probably going to expect us to go for three. We are finally going to get a poster over Boban. There we go. I knew it would happen, and he gets a steal, and he gets the mid-range to drop. There we go. Okay, so he's only shooting like 56%, I think I just saw there, which isn't obviously great, but he's definitely turned up big time in this second half and the second quarter especially. First quarter wasn't great. I was just taking some dumb shots, but we've definitely got better. Boban, again, killing it on the offensive rebounds. Vince Carter still with his takeover, so let's see if we can drop in another three-pointer. We're open, and it's going to be a full white, and it's not going to go. Finally, we miss a three-pointer with Vince. All right, we're on the run. We go to Vince. He's wide open from Limitless. That was proper Hall of Fame Limitless range. And again, it is another green light. I'm telling you guys, his release is so good. I'm so happy I went with him for this squad. That is great defense from Antetokounmpo right there. Obviously not Giannis, but still an Antetokounmpo. And he's going to come inside. Look at the strength of big old Boban. We've got no chance. Oh, I was going to say we do have a chance, but we don't. We foul with Hartenstein, who actually has 9 rebounds. Not doing too badly in this one. Oh, we get the steal right there, and we give it straight back to him. I'm not entirely sure what has just happened right there. We've got Tyler Lydon on Marjanovic, and of course that one is not going to go well in our favour. So again, we're back to Vince. 63 points now in the game for this. I don't even think he's got Derek Jones Jr. on the floor. Vince flies in though and takes advantage, goes straight to him for point number 65. He is unreal. What a beastly card. So who do I hope you guys vote in for next episode? I hope you vote in a centre, like I said, someone really good at the centre position, or Pink Diamond Giannis. I think those two positions, I think a power forward or a centre, are the most needed. Obviously, we could get a shooting guard, but not a shooting guard, a point guard. But we've already got enough shooting and playmaking in Vince Carter, who's going to go straight to the rim here, and he's going to go for the 360 layup. He's going to brick it, but he definitely should have just taken that one in for the slam. Sadly, he didn't, and he goes ahead and bricks a layup with Boban right there. We're going to go back to Vince, and we are going to go surely and take this one in all the way, and that's a foul. I thought that might have been a flagrant foul, because it was pretty heavy, but still sends us back to the line for another 2. Okay, I'm going to try and get a lob to Vince Carter going here. We're going to get the screen with Isaac Bonga. We're going to throw this one up, and Vince Carter is going to get up, and he is going to throw it down. Isaac Bonga, the GOAT. Am I right? 5 assists in the game for him. Gives away the foul there, but still, we get an alley-oop to go to Vince Carter with a bronze team. That is what you love to see. Another Hall of Fame Limitless deep range 3 from Vince Carter. We've greened so many. I'm so happy with how I performed. Isaac Bonga with another steal. Vince Carter, you have got a second to get that shot up. He gets it up at the buzzer, and he hits it. Are you kidding me? Galaxy Opal Vince Carter. What are you on? What a performance this has been. Vince Carter from Limitless. It's another green light. I know I'm going up against bronze cards here, guys, but still, I'm still having to hit these shots, and he is just greening at such a high rate. It is hard to believe. I don't think I've ever greened this many shots in a single game as I have with this card. He is just getting open, and he is just hitting at such a high rate. This guy is doing a mix of on-ball and off-ball. That's a bounce-back bar, and he's still going to hit it, and that is 81. We have got 4 minutes to get another 19 points, and then we're on for 100 points, and I don't think I've hit 100 points with anyone in 2K this year. So that is definitely an aim now for the rest of this quarter and this game. Let's see what we can do. Just going to breeze around him here, and we are going to get the poster to go. Hall of Fame Relentless popping up. I don't know if this guy has had his Derek Jones Jr. Get injured or something. As you can see there, he was 8 of 28, so he wasn't exactly playing great anyway, but he's not on the floor, and I don't know where he is. All right, Antetokounmpo is going to throw this one up to Vince Carter for another alley-oop. Thanasis coming up big. How many assists is that in that game? 3 assists for him in this one. So we've got alley-oops, 2 to go with 2 separate players as well. That is pretty damn nice. This guy takes a mid-range, and he's going to break that one again. And Vince Carter now with 85 points in his quest for 100. He's going to come in with the 360 there. And that puts us at 87. And he has really, really turned up. I think at the start of the game, he was shooting, 50%? He was 6 of 12 from the floor. We are shooting at a much higher rate than that in this second half. Vince Carter again for 3. It's another green light. Are you kidding me? I've never shot so well in my life. And I know, obviously, it is with the Galaxy Opal, so I should be shooting well then. But still, you see comp players missing shots all the time. Vince Carter is wide open on his own, which means we're going to go for the self alley-oop. And he throws that one down, 94 points. 37 of 52, which is a lot better than 50%. He is absolutely killing, and we are easily going to hit 100 in this one, as long as this guy doesn't quit. Great defense there from Vince. He gets the rebound as well, and he gets his takeover for, I think, the 3rd time in this game. And we're just going to go all the way to the rim, and we're going to get fouled, and that puts us back at the line. All right, 2 more buckets are needed, so we are just going to call this quick play just to get a quick little ISO going. And we just have the lane wide open all the way with the one-handed 360, 98 points for Vince. We need 1 more bucket, and we have got 100 points with the first player, for me anyway, this year in a game of online play. To get 100 points is ridiculous. So hopefully this guy stays with it, because obviously he's going to be able to see what I'm going for. We get the board there with Antetokounmpo, very nice, and Vince wants the ball, and of course Vince is going to get the ball. Is he going to end it on a 3-pointer? He is, and it's going to be a green 3-pointer. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Hall of Fame green machine. That badge is clearly something special. Vince Carter, 101 points. Challenge completed. And this guy jacks up a bad shot, and that is going to be the end of this one. I'll spare him another bucket with Vince. We're on 105 points. I think that is enough. So that is the first game of this series done. Well, technically 2, but the first full game of this series done. And Galaxy Opal Vince has carried us to a W. Very, very impressive stuff. Let's have a look at how he shot exactly. But that actually puts us 3-1. So we're getting a couple of Ws in Unlimited. Obviously, once you go 12-0, it doesn't actually matter, which is a little bit frustrating. It would be nice to actually be playing for something, but until 2K releases some sort of prestige system where you can keep going through the rewards and do it over and over again, yeah, it's just going to be the same as it always has been. So let's take a look. Vince Carter, 105 points, 7 boards, 3 steals, 1 block, 41 of 57 from the floor, 14 of 21 from 3, and 9 of 10 from the line. What a player. 18 dunks as well. He absolutely killed it. Isaiah Hartenstein with 18 rebounds as well. Not bad for a bronze centre, it has to be said. So that is going to be it for this episode of You Pick, I Play. So let me know down below, guys, who you want me to add into this squad. And remember, it's going to be 1 player per episode I'm going to add in. So we're going to build the squad up slowly. And ideally, it would be nice if it is 1 player per position. So don't give me another shooting guard, because we already have the Galaxy Opal Vince. But I guess because that was my pick, it technically wasn't your guys' pick. So if you do want to swap out Vince, actually, then yeah, let me know. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode of this series. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.